September this born. Our love gives me warmth and shelter. Sounds like music and it smells so sweet. Grace and beauty are the constant beat. Horses around me and I feel like I'm home. 'Cause I'm wild about bonds. 'Cause I'm wild about bonds. 'Cause I'm wild about bonds. Wild about bonds.
Going swimming with an adorable gypsy mare was one of the most thrilling experiences I've ever had. But flying through the air on the back of a hunter jumper, it's what I've been doing all my life, and it still gives me chills.
So try to maintain that depth when you start to post again.
And riding under champion trainer Jane Fennessy, it's the icing on the cake.
So back to the same trot. Use your outside leg hard. That's it. Good.
My riding instructor was a sergeant in the cavalry. So, you know, if he told you to stand on your head, you would do that because you just didn't say no to him. And my teaching style has evolved, and I've found that, you know, just like some horses, you know, some have to be coaxed, some have to be spanked, some have to have something in between. That was awesome,
What a good girl.
I hope you had fun.
No, it was so much fun. So good to be back in my element.
I think we try to be very serious, but also have fun. To me, it is way too many hours in the day not to be enjoying what we're doing. So it's really developing people skills, and it's developing people as good, strong human beings. I mean, if I thought I was only teaching people to go up and down and jump over little jumps, I couldn't have been doing it for 40 years.
So Jane, how long have you been at this facility?
15 years. We've been here at Sunshine Meadows Equestrian Village, and we've started with one barn, which is 40 stalls, and we've grown to 60 stalls. We have half of the second barn.
We do ponies, hunters, jumpers, and equitation. We have 10 or 12 lesson horses. We started with only 1 or 2, and it just seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
How many horses do your students own?
Some own 2 and 3. I have one girl who has 5. We try to get them all out every day.
So is it just one to a paddock usually?
Yes. Most of these horses are expensive show horses. It's too hard to take a risk of them getting kicked. You know, we'll take a little tour around the property so you can see what it looks like.
I'd love to see it.
200-acre facility with paddocks around the whole outside. About 25 barns, I think. Every one of these barns is 40 stalls with 4 offices or 4 apartments. Like the end rooms are usually apartments for the help. We have guys that live right in the barn. Each barn gets a handful of paddocks.
Got a good variety for everybody.
So we have a little bit of everything. The 3 rings up front, we have one set up for ponies with the distances for ponies, one set up for hunters, which is the ring you had your lesson in, and then one set up for jumpers and equitation. It works well. Some of our horses have to get used to the trotters. When horses first come here, they're going, what is that?
Why are they dragging that behind them?
Yeah, exactly. I think what they think is, why is that thing chasing them?
Oh, I'm sure, I'm sure.
I think when the barn is empty and it's quiet with just the horses is my favorite time. I often will come back at the end of a evening out and just listen to the horses munch the hay. It's just my calming place. I can't live without my daily dose of horse.
I had a great time riding Libby today, and it was an awesome opportunity to ride under Jane Fennessy. And I loved being back in the hunter world, but the real fun starts now. It's the Winter Equestrian Festival in Wellington, Florida. 12 weeks of serious hunter-jumper competition. It's like Disneyland for horse people.
It's amazing to me how much the hunter-jumper world has evolved in the 40 years I've been in it. And the high levels of show jumping world has just gone almost off the charts. I'm a little concerned that we're not doing enough at the grassroots level to bring up and continue to feed our high level, because everybody wants to just do the big stuff and everybody wants to make the big money.
Today, Carriage Hill is fielding half a dozen up-and-coming riders in the pony, equitation, hunter, and jumper classes. up next on Wild About Barns, the Winter Equestrian Festival in Wellington, Florida. Today, Carriage Hill is fielding half a dozen up-and-coming riders in the pony, equitation, hunter, and jumper classes.
The kids are very dedicated. They come 3, 4, 5 days a week, and they're all competing at a very high level. Most of them now have so many horses they don't take care of their own horses, but they have in the beginning. Basically, I want them to be horse people. It's not just get on and be handed your bazillion-dollar horse and hope you win. Keep that outside leg on, keep the eye up, and be super straight.
Carriage Hill's fastest rising star definitely worked her way up through the ranks.
I love the barns because the horses are at the barns, and I have so many friends at the barn. I mean, I'm here from 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock at night, so luckily I like to do it.
Haley Ionati started with me, came with a gift certificate to come to summer camp. So that's how she started at 6 years old. And slowly progressed, eventually got a small pony, got to go to pony finals, was a little nobody who was second over jumps on this pony that nobody knew. She's now gotten a scholarship to Auburn for riding. She's gonna ride in the NCAA. Last year, she won the Taylor Harris medal finals in Washington on a horse of mine. So that was kind of exciting for all of us. You know, the family was, did well.
This is Carlos. This is who I'm going to be showing today. I show him in the medium junior jumpers. He's actually getting braided right now.
Braided for jumpers?
Yeah, they're a little bit different than the regular hunter-style braids. We actually call them plaits. They're kind of like circles.
Are they a little easier to do?
Ready. What do you think, Tony? Easier or harder?
Is it harder?
I tried to do it yesterday and it didn't work out very well, so Tony's doing it for me today.
So what do you like about Carlos?
He's just really fun. I've never had so much fun while riding a horse, to be honest. He's super honest to the jumps. He's super hot, and spicy. He pulls me to the jump, so he's just really fun to ride.
9 times out of 10, that's where you're both rails came off that right turn.
One day I hope to turn pro when I come back from college. I want to show at the Grand Prix level. It'd be fun for me and to help all the girls here now that are younger and up and coming and kind of doing what I'm doing now. I like to help all the girls now, but it'll be different when I'm actually a professional and I'll be their coach. So I'm excited to come back. I'm excited to go, but then I'm ready for when I come back and can help everybody else.
We're gonna be very sad to see her go in the fall. I told her not to go the whole 4 years, that she didn't really need that. She only needs to do, I said, marketing, book work, and a little psychology, because a little psychology goes a long way in this business.